Hi, today before I show you how to use the Cricut heat press, I'm going to show you the tape method with pearl beads. I hate to ruin my boards with the heat from the iron or the Cricut press, so I do the tape method. I probably use more tape than I need to because I've had a lot of accidents. So you want to gauge the length that you need. The number one tip I can give you is to not hesitate. If you hesitate, you're going to mess up. Just go down and press. As you can see, I messed up. It's okay. We're not even going to freak out. We're going to keep going. Just keep going with the next layer and press. We're just going to ignore that we messed up on that one. Then we're going to take the tape and we're going to roll over top of it. Just like that. Make sure all the beads stick to the tape. This one's going to be a little tricky since we messed it up. We're going to see how it looks when we flip it. No big deal. So that one is a total goner. It's just going to be easier to remake it later. So they're all pressed on there. We're going to take our scissors and just cut this one off for now. I will deal with it later. And we're going to turn the Cricut press on. It's very simple. You just hit the power button. And right here, you can hit the temperature you want it to be. I usually try to do 310 to 315 to maybe 320, depending on how big everything is and how impatient I'm going to be. But the best I found is 315. So I'm going to set 315. And the thing with pearl beads is you always want to do 15 seconds. We're going to wait for that to heat up. It only takes a few seconds, which is really nice. In the meantime, I'm going to grab my parchment paper. I'm just going to lay that over top of it. I'm going to use parchment paper, not wax paper. The wax paper will leave a little wax cover on top of your beads. There's the bead telling us it's ready to go. And same thing when you use an iron. You do not want your Cricut sitting in one spot for air bubbles. You want to try to make sure it's rotating at all times. I have a timer right here. I can hit this button and it goes for 15 seconds. Alright, now you can usually see through the paper what needs done, what doesn't. Now you can feel free to go ahead and do a quick look to see which one needs a little more time and which ones don't. When I'm doing a big project, sometimes I will press it for a few seconds just to help the beads heat up. And just like an iron, you can use the corners to get certain ones that need more pressure and more time than the others. And pull the parchment paper off, and you can tell by the size of the holes if they're all melted or not. These ones need a few more seconds just on the sides. I always iron both sides of pearl beads. I feel like they make them a little more sturdier. And if you can't tell, these are little unity fists. If you follow my Instagram at Randa's Beads, you will see the finished product of them. He'll be going on a canvas. Five out of 6 beads that turned out okay is not bad. Now you want to use the parchment paper the same way you did. This one doesn't have the word, so I'm hoping this is the right side. Same thing, gonna press the heat press right here, set the timer, and go for 15 seconds. Put the timer again, because I know they're not all done after that. It's a bigger area, so we're not just sitting in one spot, kind of going back and forth. Alright, now we're going to take a look at it. Alright, they all look really good. Now, I do not like the holes in these blue right here, so I'm going to see if I can give it a quick fix. Give it a little solid, more fill-in look. You can always readjust the beads while they're hot too. And then you place them in order to cool down. You just get something heavy to place on top of them while they cool. My favorite thing to use is Dungeons and Dragon books. So I will let them cool for a few seconds, and ta-da, they'll be ready for my canvas in a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in.